Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another pro wrestling related video. I was wanting to talk with y'all about the WWE and the AEW again because just like I did a video before talking about how the WWE and just like with pro football, the NFL, like the WWE and the NFL, like they're both going downhill, but I was just wanting to chat with y'all. I got another question. And this is a video that goes out to all of my wrestling fans. If you a wrestling fan like I am, you watch WWE, TNA, AEW, you know what I mean? Even when it comes down to New Japan Pro Wrestling, like if you a fan, you know what I mean, let's chat. But I just got a question because when the AEW was in the process of building up and when the AEW had first started, the main focus was to be competition for the WWE. So I got a question. Could the AEW become so successful to the point that they could probably buy the WWE? Yeah, my fellow wrestling fans, let's chat. Let's have a discussion about this. Because the WWE and the TNA, they already done like a partnership. And I used to think that the WWE and the TNA had beef with each other, but actually they don't. Like the WWE and the TNA decided to do like a partnership, but if you ask me, the WWE is still like going downhill. So, do y'all feel that all elite wrestling could become so successful to the point that they could buy the WWE? Let's have a discussion about this. I'm gonna give you my answer like I do as always. Do I feel that the AEW could become so successful that they could like purchase the WWE? It could be like that, but I don't know. I don't know if they would want to do something like that. I don't know if Tony Khan would be down with that because the main focus was for them to be in competition with the WWE. But I mean, they could do something like that. Just like when it comes down to mixed martial arts, when the UFC Ultimate Fighting Championship when was becoming more and more popular, like Dana White, like it seems like the WEC World Extreme Cage Fighting. I don't know if they was trying to be competition for the UFC, but the thing about it is that later on, the UFC ended up buying the WEC. The UFC ended up purchasing World Extreme Cage Fighting, and I don't know if the Bellator MMA still exists as a mixed martial arts league anymore. But you see, when it comes to mixed martial arts, the UFC is the top. Dana White as the UFC president. Dana White, he seems like he is like a decent businessman, but there are some mixed martial artists that have talked about having issues with Dana White, just like there's been pro wrestlers that have talked about having issues with Vince McMahon. You know what I mean? Some people feel that Vince McMahon is a racist. They feel that with the way he be doing the black wrestlers, they feel that he's a racist. And just like some people may feel that, like with all of the wrestlers in the WWE that have passed away, some people may feel that Vince McMahon may have blood on his hands. Some people probably feel that with Bray Wyatt's death, and RIP Bray Wyatt, but some people may feel that with Bray Wyatt passing away, some people may feel that Vince McMahon may have blood on his hands with Bray Wyatt's death. Yeah, R.I.P. Bray Wyatt, R.I.P. Eddie Guerrero, R.I.P. Owen Hart. And I know the WWE, they don't even mention anything about this pro wrestler, but when it comes down to Chris Benoit, I mean, yes, what Chris Benoit did, it was a tragedy. What Chris Benoit did was horrible. I mean, and that's the thing about it. They examined his brain and they found out that he had the brain of a 70-year-old man with multiple concussions. But yeah, even with Chris Benoit, R.I.P. Chris Benoit, but yeah, but yeah, I don't think the AEW would do something like that because if they trying to be competition for the WWE, it's almost like they kind of somewhat have beef with the WWE. But yeah, my fellow wrestling fans, let's chat. How do y'all feel about this? Do y'all feel the AEW could become so successful that they may show interest into buying the WWE? Let's have a discussion about this. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.